Good morning, great morning, wonderful morning, spectacular morning, outstanding morning, magnificent morning, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious morning. Oh my goodness, so awesome to be here. Why is that the case? You know why? Because I choose it to be so. So beautiful. This morning, we went through our Thinking into Results facilitation where we help to implement this information. And it was so wonderful to hear all of the wonderful growth from everyone on how attitude is so important. I mean, if you think in terms of when I give you that introduction here in these calls, good morning, great morning, wonderful morning. See, that's me helping you to see that, you get to choose your attitude. Remember, good attitude, good results. Bad attitude, bad results. The whole point is you're the one that gets to choose. Again, write that in your notes. I always have a choice, and you do. And what is that choice? The choice to choose your thoughts. See, thoughts are things. Thoughts are energy. Thoughts are the magnets that attract to us the very things that we think. See, and that's where your attitude comes into play. The attitude that you have, I got news for you. That's what's going to show up in the world. And the best part is you get to choose your attitude. You get to choose how you're going to think, how you're going to see things. And that right there, that one beautiful truth will help you to change so much in your life. You want to change your income dramatically? Change your attitude. You want to change your lifestyle? Change your attitude. Change what's happening in you, change how you're feeling, which then will lead to you changing your actions, which then will lead to changing the results. It's very simple. And that's what we're hoping that you get from these calls. Now, with that, make sure that you do have a goal card with you. Wave your goal card around, show it. Okay, good. There you go. All right. Remember, this is a valuable tool, but then again, I have to remind you, yes, even though that this is a valuable tool, it's important for you to recognize that we don't manifest what we write on a goal card. We don't manifest what we put on a vision board. We don't manifest affirmations. What we manifest is how we feel about these things. See, feelings, see, that's where it's at. Feeling is the secret. So make sure that you do have this and you enter into the spirit of it. And also make sure that you have a copy of this beautiful gem right here. This is what we've been studying, the Master Key System by Charles Haanel. Ah, such an amazing, beautiful piece of work. And if you don't have this copy, get this copy so that you can read along with us. And more importantly, make sure that you highlight it, underline it, and use it. See, application, baby, that's where it's at. See, this information that I'm sharing with you, any information that anyone gives you, it's not going to serve you in any way, shape, or form unless you apply it. See, you've got to practice it. So, with that, practice it. All right, so you ready to dive into this? Shall we go into where we are in this beautiful masterpiece of work? Yes, let's do it. All right, where are we? Well, we're here on page 292. Boy, has that gone fast. We're going to be in 300 pretty soon. But anyways, we're talking about intuition. And here he talks about how it's important for you to remember that fundamentally the subconscious is omnipotent. It's powerful. And it's always powerful, by the way. When it says omnipotent, that means it always is. Okay. There is no limit to the things that can be done when it is given the power to act. Now, what gives it the power to act? Well, whatever you're making important. Now, also, another reminder for you is that your subconscious mind is a loyal servant. But it's not loyal to you. It's loyal to what you've made important. See, that's what gives it the power to act. And guess who gets to choose what's important to you? It's you. See, when you use this gold card as a tool to represent something that's important to you, well, that's when you're giving your subconscious mind this power to act. Now, what else does he say here? Well, he goes further to say that your degree of success is determined by the nature of your desire. Now, think about that. The degree of your success. Now, degree means there's different levels. Bob Proctor would talk about this frequently, that there's an infinite number of states that are there, an infinite number of levels of awareness. Now, here in terms of degree, think of it as temperature, like, you know, 365 degrees of whatever, right? Or 95 degrees or 72 degrees. I want you to notice how it's different. Now, the point being is that that degree, whatever that frequency is, that's what's going to determine your success. So, again, guess who gets to determine the degree of success that you're emotionally involved with? Again, it's you. Now, another reason why this is also important is because here he's talking about cause and effect. See, when he says your degree of success is determined by the nature of desire, he's saying whatever is on the inside is the cause, which will then determine the level of success on the outside. Now, if the nature of your desire is in harmony with natural law or the universal mind, it will gradually emancipate the mind and give you invincible courage. Now, how many of you would love to have invincible courage? Yeah, raise your hand, right? Invincible courage is what you've got to have to act on the ideas that aren't anywhere in harmony with how things have been. You've got to have courage. You've got to be courageous. Well, if you want that invincible courage in you, lock into having a strong desire for whatever it is that you love to make a material fact. So let's look at it this way. Your subconscious mind is unlimited if aligned with truth. Say that my subconscious mind is unlimited if it's aligned with truth. Your subconscious mind can do anything when your desire is in harmony with universal laws. If you want it rooted in truth, and if you put it there, if what you want is rooted in truth, guess what? It will unleash incredible courage in your life. So let's go further. Every obstacle conquered, every victory gained will give you more faith in your power. And you will have greater ability to win. Now think about that for a moment. Every win you have builds what? It builds belief, which is why it's so important for you to take risks, to go through things. Write that in your notes. Every win builds belief. The more obstacles you overcome, the more faith you will have in yourself. Why? Because that faith that's there is in harmony with the belief that you have. It's always in direct proportion to the belief you have. And again, I want you to notice how that belief will expand in you as you reevaluate as you go through the experience. If you don't go through new things, if you don't open your mind to examine new things, I got news for you. Your belief's not going to change, which means your results will not change. Hence, it is done unto you as you believe. So again, really grab onto that. This is why your challenges are important. This is why when you see it this way, you'll see that life is happening for you. And again, you can look at anything that was made. I mean, look at your camera. Okay, look at your phone. I got news for you. There were huge obstacles that had to be overcome in order to deliver this version. Now, here's iPhone 16. There's a 17 already coming out. But the whole point is every time there was a challenge met through the experience A victory gained, what happened? There was more faith and power to go on to the next level. So again, every obstacle conquered, every victory gained will give you more faith in your power, and you will have greater ability to win. Want to win? Yes. Raise your hand. Yes, I want to win. You want to win a lot? Yes. Well, guess what? That starts on the inside. Your strength is determined by your, oh my gosh, look at this, by your mental attitude. If this attitude is one of success and is permanently held with an unwavering purpose, you will attract to yourself from the invisible domain the things you silently demand. And who gets to choose your attitude? You. Oh my gosh, we're going to go over this again. But before we proceed and go over this again, for those of you who are watching this live stream on the social media platforms, if this is resonating with you, if it's calling out to you, and you'd love to dive deeper into this to watch the rest of this, along with replaying the recordings, then go to elevitality.com and register for Master Your Mind. You'll thank yourself later.